Being a military veteran actually helps me as a real estate developer. Number one, being a vet, you actually already understand chain of command. So you do understand how to, deal with city officials and deal with just the process of getting a project done. The other thing as well is time management. One time in my life, I was an Army recruiter for a while. I loved it, but it also taught me en route times, which was huge, like en route to a place and a location. You have to think about that. It also taught me about zip codes. Everything inside real estate development and investing is dealing with a zip code. And every zip code is tied to a municipality, a county, or a city. Every single one of those has a different permit structure, or it has a different zoning structure. And those individuals you have to actually work with. You have to work with the building department, the planning department, community director, CRA areas. These are areas that you just have to work on and work with. So being a vet, I always understood that in a sense of, again, chain of command. I also understood about when it comes down to zip codes. I understand also in a sense of project management. When you're an Army recruiter, or my last assignment, I was a general's aide, you understand how to move different locations, how to coordinate. Okay, so if I'm dealing with, for example, this parcel of land that we're doing 108 units, I already understand, who do I need to call? Who are the individuals that I can actually get this ops done? Ops means operation, right? My last duty assignment, again, general's aide, but I worked in engineering and logistics. So at the time, when we went downrange for Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom, in 2003, I was there for the invasion. I saw it, actually. And so what I understood, because my general was the deputy director for the Army, right? General Summerall at that time. There was General Franks, then there was General Mortensen, General Abizade, then General Mortensen, which was in our office, and then we had General Summerall as well. So we would coordinate how soldiers, where would they go? How did we actually get latrines to them, bathrooms? What was the sleeping quarters? What did that look like? How did we logistically get food over there as well? So everything was micro detailed because we were dealing with soldiers' lives, right? In development, there really is no difference. So whenever you're gonna actually build something, you were thinking about, okay, well, how are we gonna coordinate this? Number one, do we have our site plan approved? Do we have our blueprints approved? Okay, now that we have that done, who do we actually need to call to get these items structured, right? So in a sense of, I've got my site plan, but now do I have enough filter, and who do I coordinate for the soil compactual test, right? So whenever you actually have a site plan, now you have to call the surveyor to say, hey, where's my foundation gonna be located? Right? They come out there, then you got your framers that come out. But before that, you got to put fill dirt down. You got to do a soil compactual test. Make sure that gets complete. Make sure that passes at a 95% completion ratio. So I'm just giving you an example that for me, the military has really assisted me when it deals with understanding exactly what I need to do and how to structure it. For a real estate developer, it's always given me kind of the edge. Right? And it gives me kind of free pancakes also for life on Veterans Day only, right? So that helps as well. The other thing as well to me is respect level. I call everybody sir or ma'am, even people inside of my office. And the main reason why is, one, it's easy to remember sir or ma'am. And if I could remember their name, is fantastic. But my biggest thing is just give them that respect level. When I was in the military, I actually was a sergeant. I was an NCO, non-commissioned officer. But I worked nonstop with generals and colonels all the time. So you would have to call them sir or ma'am. So I just got kind of get used to that. And my dad, who's in his 60s, still call people sir or ma'am, even if they're younger. It's just a respect level. That's it. Everybody's different. Military did not teach me that, but it did teach me the respect level that you treat everybody. It could be a lower rank or higher rank, but no matter what, that's your brother and sister, period. That I would have that person's back. In the real world, as a developer, I actually still kind of go by that process of really thinking through, I got your back, I got you. Because at the end of the day, for me, what matters is the 4 principles. Number 1, make sure that you have integrity in everything you do. Number 2, make sure you kill your ego. In development, you got to have no ego. It's not going to work if you have an ego. Number 3, what comes up for me is have great love in everything you do. No matter what, you're not doing it for you. You're going to do it for the person that you love the most. For me, it's my mom. I always say that she passed away when I was 10 years old, but every client is Nancy to me. Every customer, every contractor, everybody, I do my best to treat them like I would my own mother. And number 4 is be aware, period. Understand the awareness of what's happening around you. In the military, you had what they call, back then, we went by a motto called leadership. But the leadership, the LDRSHIP, stood for something. L was loyalty, correct me if I'm wrong on any of it. D was for duty, understanding that as well. R was for respect. C was for self-service. H was for honor. I was for interpersonalness, I believe it was, or interpersonal something. It's been a while, right? And then P was personal courage as well. And I still remember that just because as an Army recruiter at one time in my life, those were things that we had to really just memorize. So if you're getting something out of this, fantastic. But if you are an Army vet, first of all, thank you for your service. Don't forget those pre-pancakes. And you're attempting to be a real estate developer, or you know somebody who is in the military, wants to get into real estate and wants to understand the investing side, send this to them. Say, look, you've got some edge. You've got an edge here. You understand organization. You understand how to take notes. You understand coordination. You do understand land nav because you got to pass it in basic training or boot camp, whatever service you provided. And if you want a whole bunch of free case studies that you can look over and some training, just go to my website, trueinvestors.com. I got a whole bunch of stuff over there for you. I just want to let you know, if you're a military vet, I salute you. Thank you, sir or ma'am, for your service, because it's not simple. But at the end of the day, you do have an advantage in the real world. And so make that happen. All right, bye.